His cufflink lay on my dresser. Not mine, his. That tiny, shining mistake is the only reason I pushed the bedroom door open instead of knocking. The sound hit me first, fabric shifting, breath catching, a laugh that died mid-note the second she saw me. He scrambled for the blanket. She didn't even bother. Early dawn washed over them like a spotlight meant for an autopsy. Lose something? I asked, twirling his cufflink between my fingers. She held my gaze without blinking. So, she said quietly, what are you going to do? Break down? Her smirk was thin as a knife edge. I placed the cufflink beside our framed anniversary photo, turned around and walked out.
No yelling.
No door slam. Silence has a sharper edge. Outside, the sky tasted like iron rain. I inhaled once, slow, controlled, then slid my phone from my pocket and started the timer. Betrayal never arrives like an explosion. It's a leak. Mine began 7 weeks ago. Late-night messages. Her phone flipping face down. A work retreat booked in a hotel chain owned by my company. Too easy to check. Log entries. Hallway cameras. 1 room. 2 occupants. Still, some foolish part of me waited for her to pull herself back from the edge. She didn't. So I called Daniel, my closest friend since childhood, the guy who held the rings at my wedding. He lied instantly. Just catching up, man. Couple of beers, he said, but the quiver in his voice was a confession. That quiver became an earthquake. I traced their messages, synced their photos, watched GPS dots overlap like 2 shadows who thought the dark would hide them. It didn't. Still, every morning, I smiled over breakfast, kissed her forehead, joked about repainting the living room. Normalcy is a costume, and I wore it well. While she snored beside me, I archived screenshots into folders named with dates and times. Matched them with Daniel's corporate emails. Compiled hotel receipts and camera footage of their hands brushing as they slipped out backstage corridors. Then I moved to finances. The joint account she thought she ruled? A trap I'd built quietly over years. 1 button, frozen. Her secret savings? A ghost account Daniel had been feeding. Rerouted to a scholarship trust under his late grandmother's name. Fitting. Full.
Clean.
Next, the house. I armed a remote system. 3 a.m., doors auto-locked, alarms activated, cameras streaming live to a private drive. No escape routes left. Last step, the audience. A curated email list, her parents, my colleagues, Daniel's fiancé, a few people whose opinions they valued too much. Subject: congratulations. Here's the truth you earned. Attached, a 12-minute compilation. Timestamps glowing, audio raw, their stolen moments stitched like a documentary of cowardice. I watched it once. Not with rage, just the detached calm of someone preparing for a surgery he no longer fears. Scheduled delivery. Sunrise. When the countdown reached 0, I brewed coffee, walked back into the bedroom, and knocked once on the doorframe. They froze, twisted limbs, sweat, shock painted across their faces. I placed 2 envelopes on the dresser. One with her maiden name, the other with his. Inside, termination papers, infidelity evidence, witness affidavits, notarized, irreversible. She grabbed her envelope with trembling fingers. Daniel whispered my name like a dying man calling for help. Then their phones buzzed, notifications detonating as the video hit every inbox. Her face folded in on itself. He tried to rise. I raised a hand.
Seat.
Watch what you built. And they did. Quietly. The room filled with their own echoes, breaths, whispers, lies, played back at maximum volume. I left before the video ended. The house locked behind me with a solid, obedient click. Rain greeted me like applause. By mid-morning, Daniel's resignation was already approved by the board. My signature.
His ruin.
At the bank, I confirmed every fund transfer. A framed receipt for the scholarship trust was couriered to his father, his family's legacy now tied to his betrayal. By noon, my phone showed 46 missed calls. Voicemails full of bargains, cries, threats, promises. I played none. At 3 p.m., I sent black lilies to the house. Card. For the burial of trust. Signed with just my initials. By sunset, Daniel's fiancée deleted her photos, then her engagement status. Dominoes falling in perfect choreography. Night again. My new apartment smelled of new walls and untouched air. I replayed fragments. Her smirk, his panic, my silence. No anger left. Just space where something used to live. They still call. My phone vibrates across the table, buzzing like a dying insect. I let it go until the battery collapses into silence. Outside, the city moves without caring.
So do I.
Closure isn't healing. It's amputation you survive. And once the dead weight is gone, you finally learn how light freedom can be. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.
Please subscribe.